Imagine being one of the most powerful men in history and then getting ambushed by rabbits. No, this isn't a cartoon. This actually happened to Napoleon Bonaparte. Stick around, subscribe, and share because this is one of the strangest, funniest true stories in history. The man who conquered half of Europe was once defeated not by a coalition of nations, but by an army of fluffy, bouncing, carrot-chomping bunnies. How did this happen? Why did the rabbits attack? And did Napoleon really run away? Let's hop into it. Rabbit. It's 1807. Napoleon had just signed the Treaty of Tilsit, ending yet another war. To celebrate, his chief of staff Alexander Berthier planned a rabbit hunt. The goal? Treat Napoleon and his officers to a grand day of leisure. Guns, horses, wine, and a few hundred rabbits to chase around. What could go wrong? Well, Berthier made a crucial mistake. Instead of using wild hares, his team gathered tame, farm-raised rabbits. These little guys weren't afraid of people. In fact, they associated humans with food. So when the cages were opened and the rabbits saw Napoleon and his crew, at first everyone laughed. A few rabbits? Cute. But then dozens. Then hundreds. The rabbits surrounded the field, charged carriages, and even jumped onto officers. Napoleon tried to shoo them away with a riding crop, but it was useless. They were outnumbered. And in a move worthy of a Looney Tunes episode, Napoleon retreated. Encourage me by subscribing and sharing this video for more informative content. So, what the heck happened? Simple. Domesticated rabbits aren't wired to run when scared. They're wired to come to you, especially if they think you've got snacks. Berthier's team had basically staged the worst ambush in history against themselves. The Emperor of France fled the field, chased by a wave of furballs. Some say he laughed it off. Others say he was furious. But one thing's for sure, the story spread. It became an inside joke among his officers, though the press never reported it officially. You can imagine why. General Bonaparte, glorious on the battlefield, defeated by our rabbits? You might be wondering, did this really happen? Yes. Historians like David Chandler and multiple 19th century sources confirm it. While the number of rabbits varies, some say a few hundred, others up to 3,000, the fluffy uprising is a well-documented and hilarious historical footnote. So what's the takeaway here? Even the greatest leaders can have ridiculous days. Never underestimate small, fast-moving opponents. And above all, don't plan a hunt with petting zoo rabbits. Life comes at you fast, especially when it's got floppy ears and a twitchy nose. If you enjoyed this weird tale from history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next strange but true episode. Drop a rabbit in the comments if you made it this far, and remember, history isn't always serious. Sometimes it's hysterical. Don't forget to subscribe and share for more informative content.